Moving on to another round of breaking update, what we are learning that this is a clear message that has now gone across. Hand over terrorists like Hafiz Saeed and Zakiur Rehman Lakhvi. This is India's message to Pakistan. In a no-nonsense statement, Indian envoy JP Singh has called for the extradition of 2611 mastermind, citing the Tahabur Rana's extradition from the US, where he has reminded Pakistan that the world is watching and diplomatic pressure is mounting. But will Pakistan act or deflect once again? The big question, that will Islamabad finally hand over Hafiz Saeed to India? As far as will things now be over? This is Indian envoy to Israel JP Singh's message to Pakistan, where he has said, as far as when it comes to over the years, also on the Indus Water Treaty, what have we now seen? This is now over the past many years that we were allowing water to flow, and what was Pakistan doing? They were allowing terror. And this is on that very hand where India has now issued a warning that its military operation against terrorism is paused and it is not over, and has demanded that Pakistan hand over key terrorists, including Hafiz Saeed and Zakiur Rehman Lakhvi and Sajid Mir as well. And let's in the meantime listen in to what JP Singh said, saying that the new normal would be an offensive counter-terror strategy. Well, Pradeep Datta is connected with us. Pradeep, good morning. It is important to learn that Mr. JP Singh has also played a pivotal role as far as his role in playing when it comes to India's representative, both to Pakistan and to Afghanistan in the past. And he is giving out an important statement. He says that this ceasefire is still holding on, but India has made it very clear that Operation Sindoor is paused, and follow the example of what United States has done when it comes to handing over Tahabur Rana. Why not Hafiz Saeed? Why not Zakiur Rehman Lakhvi?
A very, very good morning, Amita. Yes, you're absolutely right. JP Singh is someone who has played a very important role so far as Afghanistan and Pakistan is concerned. So he understands the nitty-gritty of the politics and what actually is going on in this region. He has rightly said, because often Pakistan keeps on claiming that they are victim of terror. So if they are, and they are fighting against terror, if they are really fighting against terror, this is a high time they should hand over Hafiz Saeed, they should hand over Masood Azhar as well as Sajid Mir, because Sajid Mir is the one person who had trained Dawood Gilani alias David Coleman Hadley and prepared him for the 2611 reconnaissance. And he was the one who had sent him along with the Tahabur Rana to India to do the recce of those areas where finally the attack was conducted. And see, they want that if Pakistan has to prove its credentials, that yes, they are really serious to fight against terror and they are the victim of terror. This is a high time, because they are the one. If we talk about Hafiz Saeed, if we talk about Masood Azhar, he has already given the detail of those attacks, because in 2001 there was a parliament attack, Jaish-e-Mohammed was involved. In 2611 it was Lashkar-e-Taiba involved in Mumbai attack, in which 166 people lost their lives, more than 300 were injured. Then we have Pulwama bombing, we had Uri attack, again Lashkar-e-Taiba was involved, and now here in Pahalgam, where people were targeted for no rhyme and reason, because they had simply come for the vacation, they were identified, and on the basis of their faith, finally they were killed by Pakistan's Lashkar-e-Taiba group, and this time it was TRF. So they have to hand over, and then very strong message also for the international community, that how you have to fight against this web of terror. To fight against the web of terror, you have to go for the offensive strategy, and offensive strategy means that you have to form the coalition of the international groups, that you have to come together to fight against terror, because there can't be any kind of a duplicity when it comes to fight against terror, because it's not that terror against India or terror against any particular community. It is like breeding those snakes in your backyard and they can bite you too. So that was the message that was from JP Singh, who is right now an ambassador to Israel, while he was interacting with the media person, while he was interacting with one of the TV channels there. So a very clear-cut message. So Pakistan though, so if we talk about Operation Sindoor, as rightly said by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh also, this is not color, but this is the red line that is etched on forehead of terror. That means for a moment it has been put on pause mode. But yes, this operation is continuing, and this operation will continue.
Just interrupting you. Let's get in a word from Mr. Sajjan Har, who's connected with us. Sir, good morning to you. Here is JP Singh putting out a clear message saying that India has now adopted a proactive posture, that we have now set a new normal, and this new normal is that we have to follow an offensive strategy. And especially when it comes to multiple terror attacks in which Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba have played a crucial role, especially when it comes to the goodwill and friendship that Pakistan is seeking from India. They need to hand over these terrorists to us. Do you believe it is possible, sir?
Well, this has been a demand of the Indian government for a long, long time. And, I think what Ambassador JP Singh is saying, is reiterating the oft-stated policy of the government of India. And I think it needs to be stated over and over again, because the memory of the global community is proverbially short. So they tend to forget these things, but definitely all these terrorists are in hideouts or living luxurious lives in Pakistan. So they need to be handed back so that they can face justice. They have been the perpetrators of many dastardly crimes in India, whether it is Mumbai 26/11 or Parliament attack or Kalu Chak or Pulwama, every one of them.
But Mr. Sajjanar, quick response, sir. Wouldn't handing over as far as extradition, if it becomes possible one day, would lead to Pakistan admitting its role when it comes to terror attacks in India? Then we have a long list, sir.
Okay, let me put it this way. I think Pakistan has already admitted that it has been supporting terrorism around the world. Its Defense Minister Khwaja Asif himself said that for the last 30 years we've been doing that, at what the US and the UK have been telling it. So also the former Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto has admitted. Even if they don't admit, I think let's face it, where was Daniel Pearl killed? Where was Osama bin Laden found? All terrorist attacks that take place around the world, they have some thread, some connect with Pakistan. So
Yes, sir.
I don't think the world should give so much of importance to what Pakistan says.
Absolutely, and we've given them unlimited dossiers after dossiers, given them technical inputs. America has also shared evidences. Everything is there, but what Pakistan has really done. Thank you very much, Mr. Sajjanar, and Pradeep, thank you very much for joining us. We get you more reactions on that story, lots more lined up on the other side of a very short break.